Hi, welcome to the Daily Spin, brought to you by InlineSkates.net. I'm Steve, and this is Steven Cherrier, the president of Rollerblade, and this is the Rollerblade Tempest 100. This is pretty much the top of the line. I would call this...
I'd call it the 110.
That's right. Okay, let's try that again. Let's call this the Tempest 110.
That's right.
I would say this skate is the...
And it is.
Don't repeat that. You're not allowed to say that on public TV. So, this is the top of the Tempest series. Of the 3 models of the Tempest, this is the top of the line.
It is.
Let's start. We got lots of things to talk about on this skate. So let's start with the top. Let's start with the lower cuff and the funny lacing system on this and all the stuff on the heel. Tell us about it, Steve.
Well, all the Tempest skates, as you mentioned, Steve, are a lower cuff. So, I mean by that is this skate has a lower profile to it. And a lower profile in a skate allows you to do a longer stride, a more complete stride, a more advanced stride. So it's for someone who's skating at a little higher level. And this particular product, as you can see, has 310 millimeter wheels. And
those are big ass wheels.
Yeah, they're big wheels. And I can tell you that skating on big wheels is fantastic. It's fast. You roll over obstacles and bumps and everything, and you just maintain your speed. It's great. It takes a lot of energy to make it go, but when it does, it goes.
So is Rollerblade on a little bit of a budget crunch right now? They didn't give you 3 of the big wheels. They only, like 4 of the big wheels. They only gave you 3.
Well, the benefit of 110 millimeter wheels is the speed and the rolling experience. The downside of that is elevation. You end up pretty tall in your skates. We have what we call low balance frames on our entire product line. We've tried to get our skate boots as low as possible. So by changing out this one wheel to a 100 millimeter wheel, we're able to lower the boot down substantially. So you still have 110 millimeter wheels here and here and here, but the 100 allows you to get a lot lower.
Yeah, you can see that the front wheel is actually higher than the boot.
It's higher than your toe.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty cool. So the lacing system on this is not in the middle, it's on the side. How about that?
Well, our asymmetric lacing system off to the side here, skating, if you think about it, it's a lateral sport. You're pushing off to the side. And by having more material to the inside of the skate, you get a better energy transfer and a more secure fit out of the skate. So that's what we call asymmetric lacing. It was actually born from our race skate, and we moved it down the line to other models.
So another thing that this one has that none of the other skates in this series has is a better bearing, right? Yep,
we have our, on this skate, we have our, what we call our HTO, or high temperature oil bearing. So it's actual oil bearing, it's going to be faster. So you have 110 millimeter
Why is it
wheels.
high temperature oil? What does that mean?
High temperature meaning where you're skating so darn fast that the oil heats up. It's an oil bearing basically.
From the friction of the...
Yeah. Every skate we've talked about before has a grease bearing in it, okay, which is more of it lasts forever. You can throw it in your trunk and not worry about it. An oil bearing is going to be faster, but it does require some maintenance to it.
But that keeps it going fast.
Yeah, it's higher performance, yes.
Now you can do something with the frame on this that's a little different too.
This is an extruded aluminum frame. We have racing axles, which is absolutely the best way to attach a wheel. It's a threaded frame, etc. with the axle. And the frame is also laterally adjustable, okay, meaning that you can adjust this frame in and out on the boot to get a perfect balance in your skating stance, depending on how you skate and just your makeup. So.
And what about the inside of the skate? Anything there for performance?
Yeah, it's a very technical liner in the skate. It's a high performance liner. It's designed to really hold your foot. The skate is we design it so it's going to really transfer energy well, but be as lightweight and minimalist as possible.
So it should be a nice tight fit on your foot.
It's going to be a firm fit, and after you skate, if you're out doing 15, 20 miles, you need something to really hold your foot and be comfortable, but you want it to be light.
So who's the perfect customer for this model?
This is a high-performance skater. One thing that you get with the larger wheels is the frame naturally has to get longer. There's a fairly long frame on the skate, and that's what a skater's going to notice first. Is that these skates they track pretty straight, so turning, etc., it requires a little more technique. But the skate still, even with this whole setup, it still comes with a brake in the box, so you have stopping power if you need it. But it's a high-performance product. It's designed for someone who's going to skate distances, maybe skate in a marathon, someone who wants the top of the line, basically non-racing skate.
It's fast.
It's fast.
It's fast.
It works.
It's fast. There you have it, Rollerblade Tempest I'm Steve, this is Steven Cherrier, and this has been the Daily Spin with InlineSkates.net.